Hey there guys, welcome back to Avorion, Jerry the Junker, and quite possibly the last episode of this particular Let's Play. So, as I already said, I had a good feeling that this particular Let's Play is going to be rather short due to the overall goals that we have set. So we have gotten this far with a ship that's only been built out of salvaged material, and you kind of see where it got ruined by the fact that we just came across a huge amount of salvageable goods in terms of our lasers and something else. So I guess with the addition of raw salvage turrets, this sort of Let's Play is not really all that viable anymore. But it's okay, because there are other types of Let's Plays that we can do. And overall, I wanted to kind of introduce you to my idea as to what the next one is going to be. And I'm still working on the fine details, but overall my idea is this. Today we're just going to finally hit the barrier, get as close to the center of the galaxy as possible, and basically complete the Let's Play. Anyway, the idea that I currently have right now for the next episode is the playthrough of the Impoverished Nobleman. So we're talking about a dude with a yacht, an amazing, elegant ship that I'm going to be using from the Steam workshop. It's going to be an imported ship, and yes, at the start of the episode, I'm going to be giving myself an unlimited amount of resources just to obtain that ship, and then I'm going to be zeroing them out. So he is going to be a character that is an impoverished nobleman. He has hit rock bottom, and now he's out and needs to survive. Now this sounds very crude, I know, but see, here's the idea. First of all, I cannot mine and cannot salvage. All of my income must be done protecting the innocent like the noble knight that I apparently am, or at least the character is. Secondly, the reason why we're going to take a beautiful, detailed, and high-maintenance ship is for a very specific reason, and that is the fact that, first of all, I need to convert it to iron/titanium only, and after that, I must remove any and all integrity generators. And most importantly, just like in this Let's Play, I cannot repair damaged blocks. They must be discarded. So in other words, as we are going to go through that Let's Play, we are going to damage our ship, get into fights, and overall we're going to try to be as aggressive as possible. We're going to be doing missions, we are going to be saving civilians, and we are going to be responding to distress signals. So obviously that also means that we are going to be equipping our ship with whatever we have from our little, from our little starting system to basically simulate what the guy would have when he got impoverished, okay? So that's the overall idea. And here's the thing, as we go through that Let's Play, as the ship is going to get damaged, we will need to repair it with the stuff that we buy. So again, we can only buy material, and it's kind of like this same Let's Play. We need to repair the ship by adding, rigged repairs, so plates, struts. So the idea is that the repairs are going to be not only functional, but they are going to be visually appealing. So in this case, I cannot get away with keeping the game unpaused while I build, because that's sort of the, the whole point. So we are going to start with a beautiful ship, and by the time we hit episode 10 or 15, or until it dies, that's the failing point, by the way. If I lose the ship, the Let's Play ends, and if it dies, I then must stop. And over time, we are going to be seeing this once beautiful ship slowly degrade and be repaired with these little plates of armor and stuff like that. So basically, that is the idea. So now at least I know that this thing is supposed to be killed. And I could also salvage this, if I cared. But again, this Let's Play is pretty much over. We are just going to get to the very center of the galaxy, or as far as we can get before we hit the wall. And we're basically going to call it a day. So the idea right now is that since I'm going to be using a ship from the workshop, I am going to be looking for suggestions as to which ship to use. So you can link your most elegant looking ship designs down in the comment section, and I'm going to be looking at them. The only thing that I kind of want to specify regarding what I'm looking for in the ship is that it has to be very, very detailed, okay? It has to have very many small blocks that can be blown off. So, yeah, there's a couple of instant choices that I know of, but right now, well, it's basically as it is. So right now the episode is still not over. So we are just going to kind of continue doing what we do. We're going to use up all of our resources as we go through. And by now this design is kind of silly looking, but again, it's the last episode, so I might as well just have fun. You know, I might as well just tell this guy to stop for now, because otherwise I'm just gaining resources. And there is the edge of the galaxy. So this was an interesting Let's Play. I'm kind of sad that I ended up kind of ruining it for me by finding the R salvage lasers, because let's face it was more interesting when we had to put like bit by bit on top of it without making huge leaps in the design. And the design itself, up until we started adding all the neonite bullshit on it, it looked pretty presentable. It looked interesting. So, I'm kind of hoping that the next episode is going to not have these pitfalls, and I think that over time we can return to some of the older rules of the Let's Play, and with these mistakes in mind, we can actually retry them, and they will be much more interesting. I know for a fact that I will want to make a pirate Let's Play, because, well, it would be interesting to watch, that's one thing, but yeah. I want to be mean to people. Oh, well now. Regret. Regret fills my body. Oh god, don't. So we kind of ended up finding a hostile place. So I kind of wonder what would happen if I waited here for a little while. Maybe I can find some civilian target to attack. I haven't done that in this Let's Play. And again, Jerry is a junker, so he is an opportunist through and through. You know what? Sure. Why not? Let's find ourselves a civvy to shoot. I just noticed that the name of the system is Downfall of Envy. Shout out to all my Full Metal Alchemist peeps out there. Oh. And is just going to warp out, right? Yep. Well, that was slightly amusing, but there you go. So what do we have here? Raiders. Don't ram it. We somehow managed to land quite a few hits. And we also just don't happen to have any protection from torpedoes from the bottom, so... Oof. And thus ends the tale of Jerry the Junker. Kind of. Alright guys, again, I kind of ruined this Let's Play for myself with the introduction of the R turrets, and I kind of really wish it was a little bit more interesting as we went through, but I kind of realized the moment we found the R turrets, it was basically it. There would be no more kind of challenge. All of the ships in that sector, in those sectors that we already had, were very easy pickings, even on insane difficulty. And there was no more challenge there, or at least none that I can see right now. Anyway, I really like this this Let's Play in general. I like the idea. I will make a mental note about the R lasers and add them to one of the forbidden things for the next one. But as for the next set of Avorion videos, I'm going to be doing the Impoverished Noble. I'm going to figure out the the name for that a little bit later. But yeah, thanks guys for sticking around, and I hope the next one is going to be just as fun. This is Spazzy Dragon, aka Syndromes. Don't fly into pirate places.